Welcome to Click for Biology, Click for IB Biology, where we're looking at the topic of gas exchange, some of the general ideas. We'll be asking ourselves, what exactly is gas exchange, where does it occur, and how is this influenced by the size of the organism? To support you in this, in the description, there's a PDF that you can download and annotate as you go through the video, and then you can give yourself a quick quiz test with the link there, and you'll also find the links to the next video in the syllabus, such as lung structure, ventilation, and then finally fish gills. So gas exchange. If we take the example of the human lung as an example, then this takes the form at one location of the exchanges of oxygen and carbon dioxide gas with the atmosphere and blood. And the second location for gas exchange takes place in the tissues, where the exchange is between the blood and the respiring tissues, which we have here. Syllabus links for higher level students connect this particular part here to the influence of carbon dioxide and oxygen in what is known as the Bohr effect. So that's one to look out for. Size. As the size of an organism increases, the diffusion distances for oxygen and carbon dioxide increase. As a consequence, the diffusion times for that diffusion also increase. But this is not a linear relationship. This is actually what is called the inverse square law, which suggests that as the distance increases, there are considerable increases in the time for oxygen to diffuse. So if we take a cell with such a small size, the effective diffusion times for oxygen and carbon dioxide are very small, which is very, very good. But once we get to large organisms like the elephant here, then our diffusion distances are so far along this axis here that the diffusion times are incapable of supporting cellular respiration, either in the supply of oxygen or in the removal of carbon dioxide. And so in this part of the syllabus, we'll see how those limitations of size increases are overcome by modifications. Let's just clearly restate the pattern, which is that as the organism gets larger, the surface area to volume ratio decreases. What this actually means is that the diffusion distances for oxygen and carbon dioxide have increased, and therefore the times have increased, as previously restated. And so what we will be studying is how organisms specialize their gas exchange surfaces to accelerate the rate of gas exchange. And they achieve this by making the actual exchange surfaces very small, such as in the alveoli and the gill. How those adaptations, those specializations in shape and form result in large surface area to volume ratios. And this is achieved either through folding inward or outward, or indeed by flattening surfaces, and also by creating effective concentration gradients. So this will form the content of the rest of this part of the syllabus. Students interested in the wider issues of size and living things are referred to the classic JBS Haldane essay on being the right size, which is actually linked into the description as well.